Royalty Beauty Brands is a female, Black-owned beauty company with all of your cosmetic needs in mind. Right now, we offer hair extensions, eyelash extensions, and our flagship product, Yumbella Lip Glam. Coming soon to add to our product line will be promo merchandise, lip oil, lip scrub, beard oil, body butter, body soap, and makeup, to name a few. Every product is vegan friendly and carefully made with the consumer in mind. Check out our Royalty Beauty Brand social media and go to our website to sign up for our exclusive mailing list for discount codes and to place an order. Don't forget to leave us some feedback. Royalty Beauty Brands. We see the beauty in you.
We hustle, but the night we know that the ride or die.
Welcome to the House of the Princess.
I keep waiting by my seat. Know that the ride or die.
I'm 50% righteous, 50% ratchet.
We hustle, but the night waiting by my seat. Know that the ride or die. My name came up a lot, it sounds more when
Thank
I was
y'all
not
for joining
around.
us.
Certain people that I know.
Good evening. Welcome to the House of the Princess. I am Princess AV. We are here and we are what? 50% righteous and 50% ratchet. Now, I need y'all to put that in the chat. Y'all didn't know, at least I was told, y'all didn't know that we have 50-50 emojis. Y'all asked me for it and I really did put it in there. So you got to look for it, okay? Also, while we're doing the opening palace news / church announcements, go ahead and get you a cool beverage, because that's what we do in the House of the Princess, whether it be water, whether it be wine, whatever makes you feel fine. Go ahead and get you some to throw it back. Let me know if you got a wine glass or a red cup, or maybe you got something in between. Like Simone LaBouche says, she got a little mason jar. So whatever you got, let's go on in. I'm going to get some opening shout outs. Some of y'all was in here early. And while we're doing that, also, stop and press the like button, okay? Like, and also press the subscribe button just to support a Black woman's business, okay? I love you guys. I thank you for your continued support, and it don't cost you nothing to subscribe, but it might cost you a little bit if you decide to join and support this channel and keeping the upkeep of the streams and the content. And I would like to salute these people who was in here early. Okay, they was in here early for membership. So let's get a shout out to the newest royal citizens and card carrying legal citizens in the House of the Princess. So Lillian Gibbons, let's give her a soul clap. Thank you for becoming a member. And actually, did you join twice? Because they gave it to me twice. So thank you, Lillian Gibbons, for supporting the channel and coming in. Let's get some shout outs. Also, first shout out to my knights in shining armor. Look, they have been ready to cut a bitch for me, especially last week. So I thank y'all for being here and supporting me. And look, we do love and light here. We may disagree, but we don't disrespect. And respect my mods, my knights in shining armor, if they decide to check you. But you shouldn't be doing nothing to get checked, okay? Because we're pretty open around here, okay? My day ones, day twos, and my future Chi-Town Naja girl. Hey, let's send some shout outs. Evelyn, I was just talking to you. Christian Key, Miss Doree, Haitian Ellen, Jay Rucker, Wani, how you doing? Why are you bothered? Serene, Humble Beauty. Yes, Wani says hit that like button, right? Okay, who else in here? Sassy 1965, and she got her red cup. Hello from Chicago, Miss Franklin. My guardian angel, how are you doing? Okay, look, when I go too slow, too many comments, then it goes all the way up. Now I gotta go back. Yes, I see you are a family. Plum, stay in the building. Brown Skin Beauty, hey. Sharon Redmond, hey. Cardi B, welcome. 7 streams, yes, single mom, uncensored. She was windmilling, okay. The Great Enigma, good to see you again. Black Diva 62, Yvette, Deborah Walker, Destiny, like how you say that? LaClacia, on the commercial. Thank you. I'm about to do a new commercial, a couple of new commercials. I was thinking about it earlier. Hey, cuz Mackenzie, the royal mother of the building, Black Diamond. Hey, reparations, Anna L. Delcinia, HU Angel, hey, and of course my newest knight in shining Armadria, Zoe, Rachel. Okay, we hurry up. We got some of this. You got a cup of coffee. Look, don't suck that popsicle too hard, Cotty. Now you know we get a little raunchy. It's coming in. I think the 21st, 4th. I gotta confirm with the guests when we're gonna do this good old after dark. And I'm gonna hurry up so I can get my co-host up here. Hey, Mr. DT, California cutie. Hey, Jen. You love that red on me. You look, the mods told me to wear the red. They told me to wear the blonde. They was outvoted to wear the blonde yesterday, and then the red today. So it was funny. Miss Easley, yes, 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 Queen and living in the moment. The house manager, thick girl. Tonya, Baton Rouge. Okay, thank you, Cece. Don't forget to like this video. Yes, like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. I think I got just about everybody. Hey, Candiace, Cece Miller. Okay, Melissa, the Brick House. Okay, New York. Hey, yes, Gemini's in the house. And bonsoir, à Paris. Or is it Paris? Where you from? I just assume Paris, but France is pretty big, so I'm gonna stop just saying Paris. You could be from Cologne. I enjoy that. It's really, really late too, and she stays up. Hey, Lady Queen. Yes, you caught me in a live. Okay. Hey, Miss Gail. Yes. Now, this was given to me as a gift at one of the Black Girls Travel Therapy conference. She took the crown off her head and gave it to me because I liked it. So, hey, Catherine and Saki, welcome new to the House of the Princess. Thank you. Thank you. You're the best way. I saw that comment just now. Let me go get my Pepsi. Okay, okay. From Lyon. Okay, you're from Lyon, France. Lyon, France. Here, God sound I'll get it. Let me get my culture side out. Not lying. Hey, Mo, it's another mod. So while we going through that, hey, Miss Marcella and Christian, let's get my co-host up here, okay? While we on the way, let's start off with the lovely Miss Sanitra.
Hey, girl. What's going down?
Everything and nothing. You know, I always say that.
Mm-hmm.
It go one commercials.
Yeah, sometimes everything and nothing is a good answer.
And let's see. Look, we got. Who should we do first? I'll let you pick. Oh, okay. Look, I seen the signal. You want Barbie to go first? Miss Barbie, Miss Mace Moreau. Hey, doll. I love it. You're muted. She done took the camera off and the daggone sound off. We'll get back to her in a second. See, look,
here I go. I'm so sorry. I'm still a little tired. Hi, everybody.
It looks like you having issues because it wasn't blurry like that a second ago. It's a little bit blurry, and it could just be me. I'm looking on the TV. It just looks a little blurry
because I'm going from my laptop this time.
Oh yeah, it makes sure that it's not looking for a green screen under your cam.
Okay.
Under your cam options. So it won't take them away.
Let me say hi to my niece, Erin. Hi, Erin.
Where did I miss it?
She's probably watching. She's little.
Oh, okay.
And every time I say her, say hi, Erin.
Hey, Erin. I see Trav and these things going so fast. And of course, our gentleman of the room, Shady B.
Hey, everybody. How y'all doing tonight?
Doing great. Hey. I'm excited. Even though I feel like this was a fluff episode.
Yeah.
I think
it was a filler.
It was nothing but a lot.
But yeah, right. It was a setup for the meetup. You know what I'm saying? So I thought I was gonna get a chance to see a good read at the end, but yeah, no. Now I gotta wait another week. I'm tired of that. You gotta wait for the read 2 weeks from now.
Mm-hmm.
But it's still keeping my attention much better than Housewives of Atlanta. So as long as we're doing better than that, that's still good.
Now, why you want to mess with Atlanta? We ain't been in Atlanta in a while, but I want to maybe at the end, we'll touch on that home going on, that celebration for Greg Leaks, because Nene went and got everybody who could sing the house down to come to the function.
I'm surprised Kenya was there.
See, I didn't even do my due diligence and do all the research.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, she didn't have a problem with Greg. It was her and Nene, but I think
her and Nene got a love-hate relationship. Like,
and I think Kenya is sensitive enough in those issues. She okay, let's, she ain't a complete bitch, Shady.
Yeah, because remember when Kenya dog died, Nene was going to get her another dog.
Was she the one that said that was her only friend, or was that Phaedra?
That was it wasn't. I think it was Nene, but she still was going to buy her another dog though. The dog may have came with a little shade, but
it was good for me to see Kenya there. I mean, when things like this happen, you have to let all that pettiness go because none of that really matters.
Yeah, but Greg was loved by a lot of people. Greg was always stayed neutral, even though regardless, when he got around other people, he always treated them fairly.
Oh yeah. Like I said, that's something different. You got to be more sensitive. But I'm not a Kenya fan, but I know she knows how to set things aside when it's a real problem. Yeah, and I think a lot of that is just acting. It's TV, you playing a role. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. In the meantime, let's get to the mess. Okay. The filler episode. It starts off with Mia, and these scenes go by so quick. Mia talking with G about her going to meet with her mom, and I found it funny some of the outfits that she played like she was gonna wear, with that little crop top with the titties. I went, at first I wasn't fully paying attention, and I saw the little outfit. I thought she was going out with the girls, and then you going out to meet with your mama. But I guess, I like again how G interacts with her. I think she really needed a father figure, and she clings to that. Do y'all even want to touch on that or go to the next? You did, because it wasn't much to talk about.
It wasn't much until she actually sat down with her mom. And I think there was a lot that came out during that conversation.
Right.
Yeah, but G is definitely like a father figure to her, and I think that's something that she needed in her life.
All right, Sinatra.
I ain't got nothing for that one.
I figured you would.
I mean, I think we said more. You know me. I be wanting to get right to the meat and the action. All these appetizers that ain't about nothing, I be wanting to get to it.
Like, I think we just said more than what they said in that whole scene.
But exactly. It does come across that Mia had a somewhat decent relationship with her dad up until the time he passed, even though the relationship between the mom and the dad was tumultuous. It seemed like she was like a daddy's girl. So I think that's why she clung to somebody like who she's
older gentleman.
Some women need an older man in their life.
Yes. I love me a senior citizen.
Oh, seniors, not the seniors.
Yes, I like them. I'm 65 and up.
Get that Social Security.
That's right. That's guaranteed money. Y'all go around the nursing homes, go to the VA clinics. Just browse by there.
Stop making that face with somebody do a screenshot. They love it.
Take him to his appointments and
do a little shopping. Just roll with
his medication.
But how do the balls hang? Like,
see, you may not even have to get to that.
They have prescription for that, so
they have prescription to get it going, like he takes Cialis, but
no, you give him a little massage like that lady that baby
still down to your knees. He still can't. They got pills to get it up, but then you still might have to do some of the work. Okay. God darn it, his hip might knock out of place.
No, we're gonna give him a good massage like Ashley Baby guy. Flip him over, get right up in there. And he'll be good.
I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time for that. Not right now. Maybe later. Honey.
Mia looks like she does a lot of the work anyway.
Yeah. See, my knees not making a stallion at this point. I'm not trying. That's a whole nother conversation. Next, Wendy, Dr. Wendy Orcefo. 4 degrees of separation. Sitting up there, still him and Han about the Williamsburg vacation to Eddie. And just the crying just really gets me. Like, she is crying over and over and over again about this. I'm not saying that she shouldn't have feelings, that it might not hurt her, but I don't know. It's weird looking to see the shit on television, and it hurts so much for Gizelle to talk about my relationship. In the back of my head, I'm thinking like, honey, do you have some doubt about your relationship? Just the way it was put together. Thought it made sense. You like old penis. I don't know. You could do with this young.
Well, penis. But since Wendy had broke down, what it was being that her tribe didn't get along. The mothers and how Eddie's mother don't even speak to them anymore. That was really sensitive. So I think she deserved like 2 tears. She shouldn't have went for the full, but she should have let 2 tears fall for that, because that was a lot. Because this man practically gave up his family for her. So now he's gonna give up the family that he gave up for his family to go cheat with a white woman and have a baby? I don't think so. I don't believe it.
I hope they gather Gizelle and Robyn to get all the way together. But see, I wouldn't necessarily agree with Eddie getting into it with the women. He might.
I don't think he should say anything.
I don't think he should get into.
He should stay neutral. He shouldn't say anything. Say it to his wife. Don't say it to them. But when I got where they were coming from when she really broke down. Like, look, this man doesn't speak to his family. He basically was shunned by his family. So, and he's saying, why would I risk that after I went through all that? So I can understand, her being a little emotional about it.
But she, like I said, she just crying, breaking down all the time. I could see you just shed a little tear. I don't know. I can't tell her how to feel. But sometimes I wonder, was it for the cameras? That's just in the back of my mind.
Probably is.
One thing I can say is I think it's kind of unfair to talk about a man's marriage and tell him he can't have an opinion or he can't say anything about it. He does have to be aggressive, with his approach, but he has the right to his opinion just like everybody else. I do notice that he said the same thing that Monique's husband said, that hurt people. And I think that's basically sums up the whole thing with Gizelle. And Wendy, I do think she may be milking this, but that's what you do on Potomac. You milk it until the reunion. So she's milking this scene with Gizelle. She's gonna milk it to the end. I think she's really hurt because she turned into that little girl in school that she thought she was friends with everybody, and then she found out that they were talking about her behind her back, and she wasn't really part of the girls. Like I said earlier, she's not really part of the girls like she thought she was.
Mm-hmm. I can see that.
So basically, you say she's Carrie.
She's that little girl that was never really part of the popular clique, and when she finally got in the clique, and she thought that she was in there, and she found out that she wasn't really in the.
They're all gonna laugh at me.
She can't sit with them. She can't sit with Gizelle and Robyn at the table at lunch, and she's upset.
I think that's it, Shady, and her actual feelings about marriage itself. And I noticed some people are like, it's tribal differences. It's not a tribal difference. They're both evil. So that's not the issue. We don't know what the issue is as to why his mama don't like that woman, but I definitely I could dig the scene. I understood why she was crying completely, because some people's feelings toward marriage are different. It's not casual, and people that have casual feelings toward marriage end up like Gizelle, alone without a marriage. But what I liked the most was the fact that she was actually talking to her husband. And I like that we get to see Karen talk to her husband, and we get to see Mia talk to her husband. And I believe if they left the camera on arithmetic long enough, we see her talk to her husband. But it's mighty funny. We ain't never seen Gizzard or Robyn talk to their husband. Wait, they ain't got no husbands. So yeah, that's what I was getting at. I enjoyed just seeing her interact with her husband.
Okay.
And I like that he could comfort her and listen to her and care about what she felt. That's what I like. That he was being a man. And I find it real interesting that those heifers got to sit there and realize that, what Wendy said was the truth. You don't understand the love because don't nobody love you like that.
Right. That was my next question. She said they ain't gonna never know the love.
They're not.
Oh, they won't.
They're not. Let me tell you something. A man has to see something in you to love you. He's got to see something that's rare and precious in you to love you. That's a man, that is. Now you might find a clown. You might find a clown that'll take you home to his mammy. But when we're talking about actual men, ain't no man gonna want either one of them.
Ooh. You calling one a clown?
Not overnight.
No,
actually, no. Take Robyn home.
No, one is a man. That's why he don't want her.
I was gonna say it's one of the others.
He want a clean woman. He wants somebody to take a bath and change things.
Right. Here you go. And that's the kickoff. And with that being said, the lovely Sherry, thank you for becoming a card-carrying member. And speaking of the clowns, Robyn and Gizelle, okay, they go to do this daggone podcast. Now, we remember about 2 episodes ago, was it 2? They were, maybe about 3. They were looking for a place to have their podcast, and they were doing the photo shoot, doing all this stuff, and Robert called saying, why the hell would they need a whole studio just to do a simple podcast? So I guess now in the hallway between the house and the West Wing, they decided to set up a table and a mixer and go ahead and do that dumbass podcast with an iPad, like they should have been doing in the first place. Okay, so it's shady something, and that's just what them hoes was doing. They decided to be shady, and they really was shady. I won't even say whose name I think they were shading, but they definitely were shading other people's marriages and relationships. And in the midst of that, they were doing the statistics, and that good old Gizelle said, most men who cheat again, okay? And I wish they had said something to me 2 years ago. And they do all the montage and the going back and the back and the forth and the back. You was with Jamal 2 years ago, but baby, you knew he was going to cheat anyway because he already cheated about 5-6 times during your marriage, allegedly. Okay. And then one of the comments, I can't remember what it was, but it was about cheating again. And Robyn talked about Juan's cheating and the divorce. They never even stopped living together. But it made me think, honey, is Juan cheating? Go ahead, Shady. You rest to God.
Well, I just feel like you should speak about what you know, and she does know about cheating. But the thing that I caught interest in is that when they asked her about what she said, when she said, I wish I had known 2 years ago, she backpedaled and didn't want to answer the question. I personally...
I forgot about the backpedaling, pussy popping.
She backpedaled. I think it's because she knows that they were never really together, that was a storyline. So you can't really accuse him of cheating if y'all was never really in a relationship. So I think she, had to backpedal on that. And I'm pretty sure that Jamal shook her up and told her that you can't badmouth me anymore on this show. I'm pretty sure he, shook her a little bit. Let her know. Don't say nothing else about me on this show.
You think? Well, you came with the receipts. and the cash register. He had the cash. Now, don't
when it upside down, his little binder.
With the binder times, honey. He came through.
Or that church sent her a cease and desist, because they known for that. That church was.
We're not gonna talk about that ratchet ass church, okay?
Okay.
Everybody up there is hoes. Okay, everybody's up there some hoes. So they, we know what the last pastor was like. So when they hired Jamal, I kind of wasn't surprised.
I was surprised. I thought they would have picked somebody a little bit more homely, a little bit more, older, less in the streets, less.
Why not? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Look how much they coddled the last pastor.
They lost a lot of membership, but I guess it don't matter,
It don't.
Come on, Mason.
Now this portion, what is their podcast called? Reasonably Shady. It should be called Corny and Corny-er, because they are so corny. And she's sitting there, and if she didn't get enough, Wendy should have come slap her. Now Wendy should slap her, because you're going to get on a podcast and talk indirectly about me. Wendy, see, this is why I can't be on reality TV, because like I said, I fight. We going to fight. No, I would have came to that, and I would have slapped her, because she's still talking. And the fact that Robyn gets up and she goes to the podcast with Gizelle, but she wouldn't go to Macy's to sign a contract. That's crazy.
You ain't got no job, Tommy.
And then we found out that Gizelle has a very, very, very low self-esteem, because if you sit there and say that it's okay for your man to cheat, if he's around strippers, if he gets a stripper and he lost his mind and he sleeps with, whatever, he cheats like that, that's forgivable. But what do you mean that's forgivable?
Did I miss that out?
Yes, she said that. Also, we found out that Robyn is a video hoe, because only a video, because you heard what Robyn said was she would let him do what he wanted to do, because she didn't want to lose out. Basically, she probably had a baller.
Well, she knew he was a ball player. She was trying to get a check, but they
right. So now, you'll risk your self-esteem, to have a man cheat on you. Wendy was right. They will never know what love is, because no one really loves them. And that just proved the whole point right there. That little segment proved that point.
Shanitra, you there?
I'm here.
Your comments.
What can you say about Bert and Ernie sitting up there pretending to do a podcast? Are we serious right now? You got with no man talking about cheating. Who the hell is cheating on you when you ain't got no man? I'm being real right now. Were we supposed to take that serious?
Yeah. I don't know how it's doing.
If you ain't got no stove in your house, you can't talk to me about cooking. You can't tell me about fixing nails when you ain't even got a pair of toenail clippers. How you gonna talk to me about cheating and you ain't got no man? What is we talking about?
Nothing.
That's all I'm saying. This whole episode was full of fillers.
A lot of fillers.
It was a filler episode.
I ain't never had this many notes ever.
Gizelle talking about, I wish I knew that 2 years ago. Girl, you didn't have no man 2 years ago. You ain't had a man 2 months ago. You ain't gonna have a man 2 years from now. What are we talking about, Gizzard? What are we talking about?
Maybe for her storyline, she could have made an online profile on some type of website or something. She could have did something.
She could have found somebody who would have played her boyfriend. She could have called Kenya. She probably,
Kenya knows who to call.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She probably, a whole agency,
DT in the house.
I don't know if she's cool with Kenya, because Giselle's cool with Portia, so I don't know.
Ooh. Pastor Coochie Pop will officiate the wedding of Wobbly Wobbin. Nita Bath Dixon to the bathtub. And the reception is at Gizmo Gizzard next West Wing. And Christina Bassett is the caterer.
We got to get down to that dinner, because I think she heard Sinitra calling her Gizzard that.
Yeah, that's why she
had her.
That's why she put on that glitter neck brace trying to cover up them rolls.
She heard you.
Did you say a glitter neck brace?
Yes, that was a neck brace.
No, it technically was Jamal, because you have to realize we see the episodes almost a year back. So yeah.
No, she wasn't talking about Jamal. She didn't have no man. Jamal didn't go with her. Pastor Coochie Pop Ben blew that. Pastor Coochie Pop showed pictures with Jamal up in his apartment.
That's what I thought, that during
getting
that
out
time
the
she mad at Monique still.
Yeah, because it's like, Gizzard, you ain't got no man now. Come on.
They were never together, and he was living his life per usual. He didn't really care about the show. So
yeah, that had nothing to do with him. Talking about something 2 years ago. Girl, wasn't nobody cheating on you but the Tidy Bowl man and Mr. Clean. Them the only men was in your house. And maybe Colonel Sanders. Because she looked like she can't cook.
Yeah, she can't.
You always baking some hard cook. She's baking some cookies. Karen said the cookies was good.
Child, and I bet you that came out of a box or out the freezer.
That was Mr. Pillsbury. That was Pillsbury.
Yeah, exactly. That was the other man in the house, the Pillsbury Doughboy. Them the only men been up in there.
Oh, is it? Okay, Candiace, another filler episode. Candiace, she said she busy, and she sitting up there with Chris talking about how Gizelle told that he was on her coattails, so she just wanted to put him on notice. She two-faced too. And she's disgusted at Ashley, basically, for coming in there at what was that, Williamsburg, and she took her breast milk and left. And she says Ashley is gross. Chris feels that she should be nicer, and he gets on her. You complain about your schedule all the time, but this is what you signed up for, ho. So I know you're gonna talk about Christina Bassett, Sinitra.
I mean, again, what more is there to say? He ain't got no job. He keeps saying, my jobs, but we ain't seen him clock in nowhere. I know I didn't. So he don't have no job. That girl is never gonna be nice to Ashley. Ashley messed up her bag. And yes, she did tell her that she took her milk and she left. But to me, the best line of the whole thing was, well, actually, the best scene was, to me, Secret Squirrel telling her about her wide back self and how wide she is and her big forehead. That tickled me. I'm sorry.
Yes, that was the end. That was funny.
Yeah, I'm kind of upset. You get us in there and then you take us right back out.
But I'm just saying, I'm just keeping it real. That, to me, this whole episode could have been summed up to that scene right there. Because if for no other reason, Ashley's face when that girl called her wide, I'm wide now. Yeah, you wide as hell. Girl, you better own that. You done had that baby. And Candiace went for the juggler. People that ain't got children, they can do that.
Yeah.
I had my children, I got wide, so I can't be mad when somebody who don't have none come and remind me that I went and had all them children. And now I'm all extra juicy and whatnot. So Ashley just need to go on and wear that. I thought it was funny.
Chris is definitely playing his position. Chris is after that money. Now Gizelle should have told her
asked for the money at the end of the show.
Before he got up and left, and she was like, "Oh, how am I paying for this? You paid for everything. Like, stop."
You was already gonna pay for it,
right? You was already gonna pay for it.
Yeah, that's 2 scenes away. So let's talk about this scene for Sinitra leave. This daggone Robyn, because I know y'all want to eat Robyn. Now we can come back to Ashley. Ashley wasn't going to talk about the baby can't get no titty milk, and neither can Michael. Okay. Robyn sitting there talking to the child because she ain't got no friends, and she gonna get her a life coach. Okay. And I'm just interested that she literally went through everything to this poor little 11-year-old, okay? That I'm not doing things during the day, I'm not being productive, all that stuff. And so I think I need to do better. Excuse me. And you say you getting one for your birthday? Is this your birthday present? Like, I don't know. You didn't have nobody to talk to. I would have talked to production before I talked to my child about that shit like that. Macy.
He was sitting there real DD, disgusted and disappointed. He was he was just disgusted with the whole situation. Like, why are you telling me this? Your life is not together? Like, what are you talking about? I was like, this poor boy. I felt sorry for the boy. Like, why is your mother? First of all, she's not waking you up. Now she wants to sit there and make you be her therapist. Like, why are you laying all this on this little child? Leave him alone and wake him up and have him brush his teeth. That's all you're supposed to do. Just stop.
You on the edge of the seat. I can tell when you riled up. So come on with it.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like Robyn is something wrong with her. You know, one, she doesn't have any other friends besides Gizelle that she can call and vent to. So she does need to speak to somebody, but not your kids, because he was just sitting there looking at her like she was crazy. Kids don't understand this type of adult depression that he was talking about. Kids don't understand this. And I still don't understand how you can't just wake up and take care of business. So he's not going to understand. He's a child. And he doesn't need to be worried about why you can't get up. You know, that's on you. And I just felt like that was a little bit sorry and weak. You gotta be a role model for your kids. You know, you can't just sit there and complain to your kids like how sorry you are. You got to get up and get it done. Be a parent. Wash, take a bath, change your wig, change them braids out your head.
He lost more points in your book as a parent. Sinitra.
Well, as a parting gift, I'm gonna tell y'all this. The only thing I got from that scene is more proof that Juan don't live there. That's the behavior of somebody who don't have a man, who tries to use her sons as a surrogate for a man. Your son is not your husband. Your son is not the man of the house. Your son is not supposed to be your protector, provider, and confidant. This is typical single mammy behavior. This is, I don't have a man, so I'm going to make you be the man. Listen, Robyn, we're tired of you pretending like Juan is your man. Juan is not your man. If Juan was your man, you'd have been having that conversation with him instead of making your son uncomfortable. And I don't think that the baby was surprised that she didn't have her life together. I think he was surprised that you was up there telling him that. And we all know that you didn't have your life together when you showed up to your birthday lunch or birthday dinner dressed like a baked potato. We already knew you didn't have your life together. It wasn't no shock. Who was shocked? I wasn't. And then when you start talking about the fact that this baby is sitting here looking at her like she crazy, then she gonna build out
a baked potato.
If I looked like that, I wouldn't have told nobody I was 42. That girl looked older than me. That's a hard 42. That's a mean 40. She up there looking like a mile of bad road, saying 42. And they quick to call Karen old, yet you look like you Karen's auntie. I want Robyn to get herself together with them 40 days and 40 night braids. You are not Jesus and you are not on the mountain. Get your hair done. Get somebody to pick them plaits out your head. Even if you just wear your natural hair, put some of that eco gel in it, Robyn. You know, I know you're not black for real, but go to the Black Beauty Supply. Ask some people what to put in your head. Get yourself together. Even if you're not going to bathe, fix your head, Robyn. That's all. That's all I'm saying.
Say that word again, like y'all say bathe.
We say bathe. Go bathe. Yeah, go and bathe. Put 2 or 3 caps full of bleach in the water. Go bathe. I know she got ringworms and impetigo everywhere. Go bathe.
She need about 4 caps of bleach.
Yeah, and that brown,
not the Lysol that y'all regular buy. You buy the starts with a C, concentrated Lysol.
Yeah, the brown Lysol. Put some of that in there, and you know, clean yourself. This is ridiculous. It don't make no sense. That's all I got to say on that. It makes no sense. Like I say, when she showed up dressed like that baked potato, I wanted to turn, but I was glad I stayed because Candiace saved it for me. Secret Squirrel came through. She showed us what her superpower is finally. But either way, I enjoyed y'all. This was fun. I got to head over there to my porch because we having a watch party. We going to watch P Valley because we revisiting the Pink, honey.
Ooh,
okay. On up out of here.
Not the Pink.
They went to the Pink. They've been going to the Pink all week.
The Pink.
Yeah, we gotta go.
Yeah, because they coming back.
Go back to the Pink. The Pink is open. We going down to the Pink. So I'm gonna see y'all later. It's been fun. Princess, Shady, Mace, y'all are wonderful. Everybody in the chat, you're beautiful. And we'll holler at y'all a little bit later on here. Bye now.
See you. Yeah, I can't believe I'm older than Robyn. I can't believe that. I thought when Robyn said she's 42, I'm like, 42? Like, I thought she was at least like 51.
She probably smoked cigarettes.
I still don't believe she's 42, but she.
I know. I was like, oh my God, I'm older than Robyn. I'm like, oh my God, I need to get my life together. No, wait.
No, you just fine, baby.
But
yes, brown Lysol. You ain't never heard of the brown Lysol?
I haven't heard of that.
It's in a little bottle. It's like in a little bottle, like you know, like the Pine Sol come. Like you have to Pine Sol, that little bottle.
You gotta look for it. It's
a Lysol one like that.
Detergent aisle. It's not necessarily in the cleaning aisle.
So is it a detergent for like washing clothes?
It's the same Lysol, but it'll clean the shit out you. I had to. Somebody told me to bathe in it one time before to clean my skin. Just put a little bit. If not, don't be putting it because it'll be all up in your coochie.
Yeah,
and everything else. You poison. Just a little taste. Just a little taste.
You bathe with that. You know, that's I don't know. There's chemicals.
Like people really put bleach in their water, their bath water. They put a cap full of bleach.
It's very diluted. So Robyn is a dark skinned white.
Robyn needs 4 caps of bleach and that Lysol. She probably need half a bottle.
Y'all crazy. We'll put some hair on your chest. That stuff is strong. Yeah, that's why you only need a little bit. Never heard of it. I had to be introduced to it. But go find it and see what happens. All you need is a little taste. And I do mean a little about that much. The capfuls are small. I usually I might have some in the house now. And if you want to, wash your floors and stuff with it, you can. But it'll last you a longer time than just buying the regular.
Yeah, very concentrated. Very.
Look at his face.
I put everything on my skin, so
That's not something that you do all the time, okay?
Yeah, somebody said it's old school. It probably is.
Yeah, that's real old school. Like you put a little. The cap is like a little white cap. It's really small, and you put a cap full of that.
I've never heard of that. But no power to you.
Matter of fact, y'all, let's go. This is Robyn. This is for you.
But did we peep how Robyn kind of stepped out on her own, and I was liking it when she was recapping like, well, Jamal wasn't around because she was being real shady in that confessional.
In her confessional, she said that she never saw them together.
Yeah, she's like, I never saw them together.
They were never together.
Know that they worked together.
They were never together.
And that's why you saw Gizelle backpedaling and pussy popping. Okay, you see that's the Lysol.
It looks like maple. The journal likes maple syrup.
You know it ain't once it get on you. Okay, it used to come in a glass bottle, but that's the original Lysol. But this is what it looked like now. It's in like a plastic bottle.
Oh, okay.
Yep, that little white cap. Your little cap.
9 gallons.
It looks like a big cap from the picture.
No, it's really small. It's
Robyn just looks dirty to me, and this is why we're suggesting that she go get some Lysol and put on her skin. Maybe lighten her up. So, okay, I bought it before. I'm about to buy some in Walmart now. Make a donation for Robyn, okay? Now we ain't gonna be dirty. We ain't gonna be terrible. Sounds happy.
Probably we could get that for. We could put that on the wedding gift registry.
Yeah, some Lysol.
Definitely a wedding gift.
DT is the wedding coordinator, okay?
I need him to put that right on the list.
DT, you are the wedding coordinator. You've been doing everything, so make sure you put that on the registry. Somebody else was the coordinator. She was taking up the donations, the $2 for the soap and water. Okay, let's do this. Let's add that to the. No, y'all didn't. Add that to the registry list. Wendy better than me because I would have brought Dr. Coochie Pop on the show. But how
did we talk about how Karen, when she was at the dress fitting, and the lady who was doing the dress fitting, I thought that was Wendy.
She looked a lot like Wendy.
Yes, did. I was like, oh, look at Wendy up there playing. She's playing tailor made. And then we walked in. I was like, oh no.
That wasn't. Oh, you talking about that little girl over there in the corner? I'm like, but that complexion is different. Oh, disinfect that funky box, y'all is crazy. Oh, the Cash App. I'm sorry, y'all got to remember. And look, panel, look, if I mess up, please remember. Yes, thank you, mods. Please let this Cash App flow. These Cash Apps flow. I hope these people been donating to your ministry. Okay. If you can't send the Cash App, I do have a PayPal I never put up. Super Chat, Cash App, but definitely if you Cash App them and go directly to them, I don't ask them what they get. I don't know what they get, if anything. So support them as well directly. And when we get a little taste of something in here, we eat our little morsels together.
Yes, thanks. I would like to thank everyone for the Cash Apps. It's greatly appreciated.
Yes, thank you. I appreciate it as well.
You will not smell like Lysol because you're not going to use that much. Okay.
They used to back in the day, in the I believe it was the 1930s, 1940s. They used to use Lysol as a woman's a feminine wash.
It's just a taste. When you're talking about getting in the tub, you got about 3 folk. I hope you got enough water.
Yeah, in the 1930s, Lysol was a feminine wash.
And they stopped using it, though, because they probably castrating.
Probably burn somebody coochie off.
But you have to understand that you got like 3, 4, 5 gallons of water. And it's just a cap full.
Yeah, it's not like you're pouring it's a little cap full. Like people actually really take bleach baths. Like people put a cap full of bleach in their baths.
That's if you got like ringworms.
Yeah, like people have taken bleach baths.
And that's only for this. You don't just bathe, as she said, bathe in the Lysol or the bleach. If you have an infection or something like that, it's good. If you have bed bugs in your house, and you have to or mosquito bites, and you have
or irritation of the skin,
that's all it's for. Okay, y'all really own this Lysol, and it's funny. Hey, Dilly. Look, I done touched something I didn't know I could do. Hold on, I forgot something. I'm trying to touch on these messages. I'm getting my walk on. I'll be sending my offerings in a few ones. Okay, this show was quick. Why? So I would use like an eyedropper word. Yes, just a little taste. Just a little taste. So don't go around here. Look, don't be going around here telling we told you to burn your skin off with no damn Lysol around.
They're gonna be in the hospital like we was watching the Crown Jewel chat. Yep, the Crown Jewel chat, and they said to put Lysol.
No,
y'all said that. I didn't say that. Y'all said.
Shady's like, don't put me in that mess. I don't know nothing about that.
Yes, it would clean the COVID germs because it's been around a long time. And if you look on the bottle of the Lysol, it's been saying that for years.
It has.
Yes, it would. I wouldn't have brought Coochie Pop to the show, but I would have brought up the interview that she did. Well, we haven't gotten to the end of the season, okay? We haven't gotten to the end of the season. In a couple of minutes, I'm going to go put up the early call-in link for the peoples. Okay, so now now Robyn got her life coach. We'll see if she ever gets it together. Did y'all notice that in the other scene, Gizelle had on Robyn's hats?
I saw.
She the only one that's wearing them. Okay,
right,
I saw.
I saw it, but I did want to see it.
I saw it. Supporting your friend, I guess.
Now we come across some of the best scenes in the whole episode. Mia and her mom finally hook up together and go out to brunch, and she was really excited to meet her mom. And so I can only imagine, the way she felt. Everybody, likes to have a mama here and there, and by her not having a relationship with her mom, that feeling to somebody wants you. You know what I'm saying? You want to know that. Did you throw me away? And it shined through. What made me really real is she allowed us to look into her life, the real part of her life versus some of the other characters that we've had in the past. And her mom, she allowed her mom to share what she really felt about her dad, and the fact that she has burns over second and third degree burns over half her body. And it comes from her dad not caring for her. He was cheating, and she was a little girl trying to make some oatmeal on the stove and turned the oatmeal over on her body.
That was sad.
He needed his ass beat.
Yeah, that was so sad to watch. But I'm glad, her mother, she got to hear her mother's side and she understood it, but that was like really sad.
I think she went through the scene like a champ. Yeah. Because that would have been a lot to break down, and the fact that her mom said that he introduced her to drugs, but she said she knew that. It was a lot.
There was a lot that her mother said she wanted to, in her life for this man.
Yeah. So, I mean, you could go ahead on with that. What's your thoughts on that part?
Yeah, I think she made the best decision for Mia to give her up, because if she was, wanting to commit suicide and then she was in that dark place in her life, she was not capable of raising a child. So maybe that was the best decision, and probably was worked out best for Mia.
I agree. It was very sad, but I do wish the mom took a little bit more personal responsibility instead of blaming the dad. Even though someone introduced, I know this might be harsh, but even though somebody introduced you to something, that don't mean you have to take it.
Right.
Ultimately, you decided, hey, this is something that I might want to do. And then you are in control of your own life, so you're in control of your destiny, and you should never, when you have a child, you should never put yourself over your kids. And I'm not necessarily judging her, but I'm just saying it from my opinion.
Yeah, but I am, because my mother didn't raise me, and so I don't speak to my mother. I don't want nothing to do with my mother. Mm-hmm. I said, so I do blame, and I understand what you're saying. Her mother should have taken a little personal responsibility, because when you have a child, your life is not your own no more. Mm-hmm. So I'm not going to be down to want to kill myself because this man is in the basement getting his groove on or whatever like that. If anything, I'm going to have to be a little stronger, because I got to be stronger for myself and for my child. So, but everybody's different. So that goes to show how the psyche works, because a lot of women, we would wake up to, to make sure our kids is up for school and stuff like that. Some other people just lay there, Robyn. Mm-hmm. But, that's how people psyche works. I'm just glad it's not me.
Yeah.
Couldn't do it.
But to anybody watching, if somebody offers you something, that doesn't mean you have to take it.
Right.
You don't have to. You don't have to partake in anything.
And say, I chose to get high. I chose to do this. And this is this is what ruined my life.
Yeah. And just make that personal choice that you want better for yourself, and you don't want to go down that path.
Well, some people is not that strong. Me knowing of friends and family members that deal with addiction is just a lot more complicated than that.
I know it's not cut and dry, but it's okay to say no, in general. If you don't feel comfortable doing something, it's okay to say no.
Let's give a shout out to Miss Delane Tuck.
Oh, and you remember.
Yes, ma'am. And look here, Haki Mikey, I thought them people took you. We ain't seen you in a while in these YouTube streams. Welcome to the House of the Princess. Ain't seen you in a minute. So yeah, a lot of y'all think that was sad. If she's a legal citizen. She handled her mom very gently. It was beautiful. And I hope everything works out fine. I love that the grandkids were referenced. Yes, they were. And maybe issues because of what happened with multiple surgery. And you can never, it's never too late to start the healing. It's just never too late. Man, yeah. Oh, a bitch.
Yeah, it's real, it's like how it's so common. It's more common than not. A lot of times.
It's common, but it starts with self-work. You got to do that self-work first. That's where the healing process starts.
But I'm glad she did bring it to the forefront, and she showed that part of her life, because like I said, it's a lot of people that's going through that more than you know.
And it humanizes Mia.
Yeah.
Even though she's not my favorite still, it does humanize her, you know.
It softens her lips.
No, it didn't soften the lips. But it lets me understand how she is. She doesn't want to piss anybody off. So she rides the fence. She was probably riding the fence between her and her mom and dad. You know, she's probably been riding the fence her whole life. So
yeah, and then foster care, like a lot of times in certain situations, you have to ride the fence. Maybe you have to probably agree here and agree there just to fit in, especially kids that's been in foster care.
Yeah, she has to fit in every environment, so it's probably easier to ride the fence. You don't ruffle any feathers, you know. Especially if you're in the foster care system, you know that's a rough thing in itself. So
yeah, and it's going to be extra rough for her. And she probably was an attractive girl, you know, and a lot of times that's even harder on an attractive girl like that.
Yeah, well, let's address this. She was a ward of the state, and I think she addresses that the ward of the state awarded her to her dad after her mama gave her up. So that's how she ended up. They had to be divorced because it was a stepmom involved. So yeah, she was a ward of the state, and they sent to live with her father, and that's what happened. You had one more statement. I'm sorry.
No, I think I said everything. You know, I just hope people just use this as an opportunity to look within themselves and make better decisions. But shout out to the mom for being brave enough to share her story and be open enough to do it on camera, because a lot of people wouldn't be open to tell that type of stuff on camera.
Right.
So,
yeah,
at least she was open and honest, you know, and I think she's trying with Mia, and I think that's what she needs. You know, I'm not gonna say anything about her hair clip or anything. So
don't say don't.
Patty,
she says consistent.
Look, I've been in the bushes today, and people be saying I'm not gonna say nothing, but I'm like, y'all just.
I'm not gonna say nothing about her clip. I'm not.
We're not
gonna mention that.
Karen's wedding dress. I was here for that place, not on the outside, but good on the inside.
Yes, because outside looked like a tragedy.
It didn't look that bad.
But outside
like
just
you was gonna go to UPS or go pick up a U-Haul truck.
Like
the Lanithia is in a subdivision, not subdivision, but like a
strip mall.
Strip mall, just like that. It's a strip mall.
That wasn't even no strip mall. That was the industrial.
It was like a strip warehouse. Okay.
It wasn't that bad.
It was giving warehouse
for a wedding venue. It was nothing. Even the sign didn't have no pizzazz to the shit. Okay,
who said we gonna have to put a carpet out there?
Some lights out there. You know, I'm kind of like with Mia. Like, look, let's get some
They gonna hook it up. They gonna hook it up. They're gonna get the Christmas lights. You know.
Yeah,
roll out the red carpet, and they're gonna hook it up.
Not Christmas.
It is doable.
Yes, the Christmas lights.
To me, it's doable. If you get like a couple palm trees or something, get some lions,
a little rope, something off. Get the rope.
Yeah,
get some. Did you say some lions?
Yeah, like Candy had at her wedding. Get you some lions outside, because Candy venue wasn't all that either. But y'all wouldn't know it because it was done up on the outside.
They fix it up real nice, you know.
Candy venue was in like a warehouse type of setting as well.
It did look similar.
If we're gonna go back,
somebody agree with you already. Already said, well, who remembers the outside of wedding? Candy's venue.
I mean, I remember Candy's wedding special because to me that was memorable. But
I liked it.
Her venue was also like a warehouse, but they did it on the outside with the lions, and then they did it on the inside with the African theme. So it's just what you make it.
Yeah, I hope they make it.
Karen gonna hook it up. She's gonna hook it up.
Like I said, make it a little block party or something like that, and have something out there. You know, some carriages, something.
But you know, probably I want to be at night. You know, nighttime with Christmas lights. Everything looks nice.
Christmas light.
Christmas lights on the palm tree. Maybe we hitting some.
Roll them around.
So she said that she was already $2,000 over budget on the first dress that she had got from Turkey. So I guess she had to pay the postage on that. Yeah, we've already talked about how the wedding venue looks. I love it on the inside. It was gorgeous, honey. And them few pictures that they've already released of the wedding vow renewal, it does look gorgeous, honey. Okay, a wedding of the year. And then they haven't talked about her about having no pandemic wedding, okay? Like they did Cynthia and Mike. She did not get the drag.
Because Cynthia and Mike, they did it way too soon. We was like in the crust of the pandemic, and they was still, you know.
It was October, and they had already planned the damn wedding, so I kind of understand. Maybe they need to have all them people.
And they had a lot of people there.
They were supposed to have it outside, though, and that was the thing. It rained that day. It was like a hurricane or something like that, so they didn't have no choice to have it inside.
Cynthia wanted that date.
Yeah, the people came. They had a choice. They came. Yep. Okay.
They
wanted to have a good old shindig, and don't act like y'all don't be going to your cousin Ray house, and it be 50 people in there in a 10 square foot yard. So it's the same thing. Rona is Rona.
We ain't worried about it no more.
At this point, is it still around? Because people are just
you got the Delta variants.
It's still around, but people not really, especially down here, people ain't worried about it.
I'm in the house scared. I go outside. I'm scared to death about to have a panic attack every time I step foot.
You must watch the news a lot. If you watch the news all day.
I do. And every 2 minutes, it's like,
stop watching the news.
And I have a panic disorder anyway. I get like nervous and I'll start overthinking like, oh my God, the corona is on the walls. I'm going crazy. Like,
the news will have you scared to leave your bedroom. It will have you scared, but you have to live your life.
I ain't even pay attention to that girl's boobs. We're gonna have to talk about that. So also Wendy and Mia got to talking about the wedding and the birthday party and Williamsburg and all that good old conversation. Y'all, excuse me for scratching my face. The allergies is kicking up. Come on, Shady, you go first.
Once again, I just feel like Mia is with whoever she's sitting with at the time. She's sitting with Wendy, so now
y'all, you gonna stop with the flip flopping? She
flip flopping. I'm gonna continue to say it. Her sit with her mom to me shows why she a flip flop. But when she's sitting with Wendy, I didn't like that what she said about you. I don't like that. But when you sitting over there with Gizelle, you talking about her clothes. You have all these things to say about her. So I wouldn't listen to nothing that she has to say. She's not credible to me. You just can't believe anything that she says because 1 minute she's one way, 1 minute she's another.
I think Mia's becoming a little pot stirrer. She just had to come in there and bring up that party and bring up how I didn't see your name on the guest list.
People do that all the time to see how your reaction is going to be.
That was, she tried it.
Yes, I was like, she's trying to secure her spot. Like, oh, look, I'm messy.
But I don't think they cared.
That was just messy.
Yeah, like they didn't care. Like they did not want to be there.
Because that's gas. That's a lot. I don't like hanging out with people I don't like. So
right,
that's extra gas. To get over there and got to spend money to eat and get dressed.
And when was the party out? Because Potomac has been found in discount restaurants. Every restaurant they done sat in look real cheapish.
Well, they was probably on lockdown, during this time.
Oh, okay.
So a lot of places up there in Potomac probably weren't open.
Mm-hmm.
Lady a flip flopper.
Thinking Atlanta was open the whole time, but in other places things were shut down. I know that.
Mm-hmm.
She's team herself. Yeah. So how's that flip flopping if you look it out for yourself? Okay. I guess. But the thing is, it's only like 6 of them was coming to the damn dinner. So why did they need a guest list any damn way? Is you coming, girl, or not?
Because Alf was trying to be extra.
Number one, it's tacky to me because, everybody's on the show. They have to film together. So you're trying to cut them out of a check. So
yes.
That was messy because even I saw clips of Gizelle at Karen's wedding. So evidently you know, it's not that bad where you can't work it out and go to her wedding, you know. So I think she was just being petty.
Yeah, we'll probably see. Like,
you know, Giselle likes to isolate people. She likes to make people feel like, oh, look, you're not at our table. You can't sit with us.
Punish people. She likes to punish people.
She thinks she's punishing them, but she's doing them a favor. They don't want to be around her.
And it's not really a punishment because I'm back to
I didn't want to be around you, no way.
Right.
Like Robyn couldn't even get. She couldn't even look good on her birthday. You should at least look good on your birthday.
Oh, we ain't.
What did she have on?
We're not gonna go there yet. We're not gonna go there yet. So let me go ahead and put this in the chat. Okay, early access, or not the chat, in the community tab. You early access people, you could come on in the room. You could come in the back and go ahead and get in the chat if you want to say something backstage. Okay. Oh, no, I got the sound on. We can't do that. Go in the backstage. We're going to put the link to call in. Okay. So next is that damn Candiace and Chris. Oh, before we do that, I like the dresses. Did y'all like the dresses?
I like the dresses. I did. But the one she couldn't move on, that was so funny. She's like, she could sit down. She's like, no, she couldn't.
I didn't like them.
It'd be like that.
I didn't like neither one of them.
I like that. There's a lot of glitz.
If this is your second dress that you're supposed to be able to move around in, neither one of those was.
Oh, yeah. None of them was for that purpose. And I thought that was like, I thought she's talking, you know, I thought that was a joke because all of them was like really tight. You could barely move. You can't even walk.
I like the first one better than the second one, but I didn't really like the second one at all.
I don't think that'd be even the dresses that we're gonna see.
No, that's not. She didn't pick any of those.
Right. So I think that was just, again, another fluff scene.
Yeah.
For us, you know what I'm saying, to go ahead and.
But that lady looked just like Wendy.
She did. I thought she was one.
And they were saying each other, like they were sitting there, like y'all know y'all look alike. Y'all not gonna say nothing, like y'all.
You know, they might have off board, but then, you know, all black people look alike type situation. So
no, those two black people look alike.
Okay, the link is to the backstage is in the community tab. Now, my number one cheerleader has also posted not 2 dresses for a second dress. Candiace and Chris. And I'm probably going to have to watch this episode over again. But I didn't like the way she talked to him, despite what he may or may not be doing. I think Candiace is growing back into Candiace, and that she has not been going to therapy. And she's getting back her old spunky self again. Nasty, dirty, foul-tongued, little haggard little girl that she once was. I know that Chris Bassett ain't doing shit with his life right now, but if that's your husband, you chose him. That's what they always say. You picked him. You picked him. Okay. You didn't encourage him to go get no job. You did encourage him to stay home. And I do remember during the pandemic, she was on TV saying he found golf and he loves to golf. You know, and that's what he does during the day. Golf is an expensive sport.
Yeah, who's paying for this golf?
Golf is an expensive sport.
Yeah, I know. Who's paying for this?
So the fact I didn't like the verbiage he used though, because that makes him look like a simp. He said, "Now I can start asking you for an allowance." I don't know no man that wants to have to ask his woman to pay him.
That was just his true colors coming out. That's what he's here for.
I think he was being sarcastic at that moment.
He's being sarcastic and serious.
He said, I'm not going to work. I'm not working, so I need some money. You know,
he's being sarcastically serious.
And then she said, I'll beat your ass. I'll beat your ass.
She said that? Let me go back and watch it too. She said that?
She said, I will curse you. I will curse your ass out. That's what she said.
And I don't think he cares because she probably paying his child support.
Right. And like I said, it was just the real him coming out. Like, he's a gigolo. Come on now. Candiace, like, you went and got this man. you were supposed to this was supposed to be a step up to good credit. What's wrong with you? What are you doing? You wasted everything. Like,
that's a myth. Number one,
we know
because he's white, he has good credit. Number two, it was the walking out and making her pay the bill for me.
She was paying anyway. He ain't got no job.
I would have called him and said, "Hey, you need to come back in here and pay his bill."
With what money? Her checkbook? Her debit card?
Yeah. Well, he got to be making some type of money because when you
get a check from being on there, you seen him. He been on more scenes than anybody. He got a good old confessional look.
He got a confessional,
right? And did they know that waitress? She better watch out. Because while she paying the bills, she don't want to be paying for her man to be creeping.
With who?
With that waitress was like, anything for you.
Yeah,
I think she was just, I don't know.
He was just trying to get a tip, you saying? Well, she was kissing up to the wrong person. She should have been kissing up to Candiace. Candiace got the money.
Well, she probably assumed that he had the money.
Yeah, he was supposed to have the money.
Yeah, but I just feel like when you don't have the money and you're relying on your wife, you lose respect, and I think that's where their relationship is. Eventually, if this continues, Candiace is not going to respect her husband anymore and start treating him like crap, and it's going to cause him to get divorced. I'm not saying that I don't wish it on anybody, but when you as a man, if you're not paying for anything, you lose the respect. And
maybe this is what she wants, because some women like to be in charge. She seems like a, Napoleon syndrome, like she likes to be in control.
I don't think so.
Wants him to, like, because if she wants him to be your manager, like, does he have any experience being a manager?
Well, it's just like he said when he walked out, go pay somebody else to do it. It comes to the point that she couldn't pay for a person to manage him and to do all those jobs that she needed to get done.
Of course she couldn't pay because she's paying for him.
Assistant. Well, I would have made him go get a job, or he would have, got another food truck or whatever he called himself doing.
He did get another job.
He would have been able to go get a job, or he would have got up out my house. Okay, but instead, some women like that. She liked being the boss, like asserting herself over him.
You see how she spoke to him? She spoke to him real
right. And no woman wants a kid. And I know this from having a man that does not work and you're building their business. I've been in that situation in my 20s, but not in my 30s and 40s. And you sitting up there doing for a man, and he sit up there, got to ask you for everything, or you might come home and you need him to do this. I do think Chris might clean the house or something like that. But you start to look at him as a child.
Oh, right.
It's easy for a woman to demean a man because he's not up there doing what he needs to do. So, yes, she getting up out of her body on him. And he's kind of between a rock and a hard place.
What can he say?
He can't say nothing because her mammy paid the cost to be the boss at first, and now she learned from her mammy to pay the cost to be the boss. And so he's just he's in a child's position. Don't no woman want to take care of no man for real.
And if she wasn't gonna marry a rich man, she should have brought her lifestyle down to where he was. If she was coming from a rich lifestyle and he wasn't rich, she wanted to maintain her rich lifestyle, so that's why she had mommy pay for everything, which kind of makes him feel inferior already. You're emasculating your husband in that point. He's not paying the rent. He's not paying the bills. He don't have a job. And now you just feel like you could talk to him any type of way. Eventually, he's going to get tired of that. He should. I mean, I don't know who would want to be in that type of situation forever.
I don't think it's forever. It's just it is what it is. And I don't know if Chris Bassett really watches this show. He might. I ain't seen no bots or nothing in here. Nobody cap it, but he might have heard something from this. But the YouTube streets talk, and they do be in the YouTube streets, the Twitter streets, all them streets, okay? And they pay attention to what we say. Mm-hmm. And I don't think he wants to play the part where he looks inferior to Candiace, because Candiace ain't even nobody to be walking around inferior to. Okay, she's not a really rich woman, And I just as a man, unless you are a pure piece of shit, there is no man that feels like a man when he got to sit up there. He might as well sit on the toilet, okay?
Right.
And screw with his legs open. because that's what position she's putting him in.
But I think you hit the nail on the head when you said the mother, Miss Dorothy, like she controls with money, and Candiace watched that, and so Candiace see how she is like a to her mother over the money. So now I'm gonna be over him with the money, and that's why she probably feels that way. Like I could talk to him any kind of way because I'm paying the bills. Like Dorothy feels like I can say what I want. I can have a room here. I can have a life-size cutout cardboard of me here because I pay the cost to be the boss.
She's just like her mom. Even though she talks about her mom like a dog, she's just like her mom. And she's going to continue to be like her mom when she gets older. Because her mom drove her husband away.
Yeah, because Dorothy.
Yeah, Dorothy, she drove her husband away, and I can completely see Candiace driving Chris away with that mouth.
Big girl, I don't think she married him for the show because they were already together. And I wouldn't give a damn what the show. I would rather hire me a fine-ass man with no kids or something like that and tell him what it was just to get married and be on the show.
But she probably want him like that so he could be
I think she liked him for real.
So he could be subservient to her. Like a lot of times you pick a person in a certain position. Like men do it all the time. They find women, they pick them up, whatever. So the women could be always subservient to them. Like, I need this person.
Do you think that she would have picked a black man with 3 baby mamas?
I don't think so. No.
And I don't think that she would have married a black man because he would have been in jail for domestic violence.
Even a black man, at a certain point, you're not going to be able to talk to him any kind of way.
You're not going to talk to him like that.
It's going to be like, wait, hold up. Whoa, wait a minute.
He would have grabbed her under that arm the first time when she said them first 5 letters. I was like, who the fuck did you talk to?
I just want him to
know that line. Y'all know that line. Who the fuck are you talking to? Okay.
When she was standing across from him at that table, I want him to just wrench over and just pluck her, like right in the forehead.
Like I said, Jamal got Gizelle and shook her. I think that and Candiace might need just a stirring.
She need a plucking.
What you do is, okay, when you cut up, okay, the man, either he's going to grab you entirely on the back of your neck. Okay, my hand ain't that big. Okay, and it's gonna be like right here. Okay, from here to here. Okay, because their hands is big. They're gonna grab you in the back of your neck, and they're gonna squeeze lightly,
not like a cat,
and whisper in your ear. Yeah, and whisper in your ear because I got a mouth on me now. Okay, I know what to do since a kid. Either I was getting pinched or somebody was like, "What you say?"
Right.
So either they're gonna pull you in the back of your neck, or they take your arms softly from the back. They stand a little bit behind you, and they grab your little arm.
And the soft. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Please, I don't got it because my mouth is crazy. It's a Gemini thing. Crazy. Like
you talk about some Ike and Tina type of stuff.
No, that's not Ike and Tina because it don't hurt. It's a firm because their hands is bigger. It's a firm hold, okay. And they whisper in your ear, and that little bass in their voice. And, it might be who the fuck you talking to, or something like that. Or don't you talk to me like that. You better check yourself and get your shit together, okay? It's a nice little talking to. You better stop and don't you embarrass me out here in this restaurant in front of my friends, whatever it is. Or if it's a bathroom around, they might take you over there to the corner. And they hover over you and they do that side thing with their hand. Look, I know you better get yourself together. I don't know what the hell is wrong with you, but I don't know who you think you're talking to, but I'm going to need you to check yourself. And then that's it. That's it.
Yeah.
Look, I know some ladies in the chat. Ladies, know what I'm saying? He gonna love it. And then you start talking softly back and I'm sorry, Dad.
I don't know what I be saying.
Right, the attention getter. You surely pause like, oh shit, like they'll let you go so far. And that's when they hold you like, hold on. You stepping on my toes.
But you can't do that at all level because somebody's ready to fight.
Yes, Wonder Woman knows what I'm talking about. What'd you say, Shady?
I say some of y'all not like that. This new generation is not like that. because y'all be ready to fight with no hands and scrap.
No, this ain't about no hands. You can't have just anybody grab you like that, okay? Mm-hmm. He's got to have the right finesse. He's got to be Big Daddy. He just can't be that ninja off the street, okay? Is that chemistry, because something about the testosterone comes out a little bit.
Yeah, don't be trying to fight me for real, because we fighting. We fighting.
Yeah, you know, look, she said, I just regroup. You know, that's all you can do.
You just gotta come back in and pull yourself together. Sometimes you need to be
look at Ellen
back in.
Just look at Ellen, she know what I'm talking about. She said maybe even have you in the corner. When he have you in the corner, he just back you into the corner and look over you. You're like, okay.
Okay. Y'all have some hidden trauma in y'all lives.
That is not trauma. That is
yes, it is, Katie. You're right. You're right.
He's showing you, look, baby, I'm the man. I don't know.
You're right. Because he's like, because ain't no way in the world nobody should be liking this. So that's right.
Now, if you get to pushing me or being too aggressive, then that's a whole different thing. But
no.
Now we're fighting. But
in that you have to acknowledge.
You be knowing, sometimes you knowing that you can't capping off. Candiace be knowing she capping off, okay?
That's what I'm saying. You know
that Chris don't rise to the occasion. He should have just, before he walked out that restaurant, he's like, look, you lucky I got this mic on. Don't play with me. You know, and they don't get loud. They don't get loud.
He should have leaned in. He should have leaned in, grabbed his mic,
right in her
his mic up, and be like,
"Don't." You didn't like the storm off and run to the car. You didn't like that.
No, that was like really bitchy.
No, that was masculine.
That was really bitchy. If you gonna storm off, throw the money down first at the you supposed to throw the money, be like what? I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what you're supposed to do. You was not supposed to storm off and I gotta pay. You storm off, you embarrassed me. I'm sitting here looking like, because you know when somebody walk off from you in a restaurant, you like,
you feel embarrassed because everybody know that y'all got into an argument. Like, don't
so
do
you're looking around stupid. So now, and I'm looking around stupid and I gotta pay? Like, no. At least
they know your home life ain't together.
And I would have just gathered my bag and like ran off behind you. Where you going? You know what I'm saying?
When he stormed off, I thought he was leaving. I didn't know he was sitting waiting in the car. I was like, oh.
Leave because it's my car.
They came together. Look, Jazzy said, my man is Big Daddy, and when he does it, your panties get wet to that. If they don't, he ain't doing it right. Yeah.
So y'all like a little abuse. Just a little, just like.
Yeah, it's not abuse. Just check me, because like I said, Candiace be knowing what the hell she doing. You be wanting the man to step in and be the man and say, look, this not how we doing it, sweetheart. Go ahead on and sit on down. Like, yeah, you just got to see it in motion, okay? I would never fix my mind to talk to my man, like my mouth to talk to man like that. That's when it's time to leave. Yeah, I wouldn't say that stuff either. I just, get off the cuff sometime, because, I'm big and bad. But then he was like, are you not big and bad enough? You ain't bigger and better than me. And I don't like the way you talk. And sometimes it be the other people. You be like, you doing the Karen or something like that. I need you to soften up and be more feminine. You better stop. Stop. Yeah,
It's just letting a man be a man, because sometimes most time we're very emotional. Like, we could go off at the slightest thing to where it's like not even that serious. And they just bring you back in like, look, calm down. It's not that serious. I don't want to sprinkle of abuse now. No, don't sprinkle in no abuse.
Don't bring it in. Now,
I didn't say slap around.
It's a difference. It's a difference. If it's difference between coming up behind you and just grab the soft and then jerking you, that's two whole different things.
But do you think Candiace would respond to that? I think
she would. Yes, she would.
I think she responds to a good collaring up and
she want a daddy. She want a daddy.
He needs to grab her and twist.
But I got called crazy because I showed I like it. It's just the testosterone got it.
Y'all don't like the storm off? Y'all don't like the storm off and stomp into
that storm out was
say that what again?
Y'all don't like the storm off and stomp into the car and
no, but if you were going to storm off, at least be able to drive away. When I come out after you storm, you should be going. I should be hearing car. I should be seeing car brake lights. I should be hearing. That's what I should be hearing. Not you sitting
running
there like
the car.
This reminds me of in Baby Boy when Jody asked to use Yvette's car. Was it Yvette? What was her name?
Yeah.
And got mad at her for using her car.
Mm-hmm.
And taking her car back. That that's just what.
I would have kicked him out the car because if I had to pay, you stormed out.
Don't leave me because we probably breaking up after that.
You stormed out and I had to pay, and I'm gonna walk out, and you still sitting there in my car.
But she had a napkin. She had a napkin.
Yeah, and it was
we already knew she had to pay, so this is not an issue. Y'all talking about the wrong issue. She already knew
made it an issue. But she was like, "And I gotta pay." She was like, "And how did I end up paying, girl? Because you paid for everything."
The man don't have no income, so how was he gonna pay anyway?
You pay him.
He could at least.
That's what his complaint was. That I'm doing everything and I don't even get a paycheck.
But he is getting a paycheck. He's getting a roof over his head. He's getting clothes on his back. He's getting his child support probably paid. He's getting food. He's getting to golf. So you are getting paid. So you might as well work, be my manager, because I can't pay a manager and then pay for you to be golfing.
That's
so he go get a job and run a restaurant, then neither one of them will have problems. And I think it's also a problem with him being so much to her. I don't want to be that close to you every day. I think a lot of men and women should not work together. Okay? They shouldn't. And he's doing her bidding. It's more than just managing. He's being her personal assistant.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to go get you an intern like I'm finna go get me an intern. Somebody that's gonna work for free. And that you can talk to them like shit because they want the job.
Well, he better get a job
like that. Let
he better get a job.
Be the husband and let him be the man of the house. But I'm sure that her mama want him to be the man of the house. But on the same token, she's a flip flopper because she's told her, "Don't let him be over you."
Right?
He wants to be the boss. So she's also knows that if I let him go outside this house, number one, he might not find another woman that ain't flip at the mouth like that at him.
That waitress,
Ooh. Number two, that he be able to pay the cost to be the boss, and she does not want to submit to him.
Yeah, because she probably would never get a man of means, a man that has more money than her, because he would have more control, and then he's not going to let her talk to him any kind of way. So some people need to be in control in their relationship, and like Princess said, she's a lot like her mother, and she probably needs to be in control.
I'm done with him. Okay, let's go back. Who's next? I'm gonna put the link in the chat so y'all can call
that birthday dinner. I think that's all we got left.
We're gonna do it like it's your b-day, baby.
They didn't do the song justice.
That's not jam.
They didn't do it the song justice.
Did you really say
that's Jocelyn Cabaret?
I like the song. It's actually
the TikTok.
It's actually
kind of good. Desire.
Yes, all your fantasies will be.
And she's filming for season 3 in Las Vegas. If y'all want to try out, I know y'all might want to be on Jocelyn Cabaret. She auditioned.
I'm not a prostitute.
She ain't cursing me out because me and Jocelyn's fighting.
Right, number one, I'm not a prostitute. Most of the girls are real prostitutes. Most of them. On top of that, I'm too old. I'm not.
Right, she's gonna be like, "You old hoe." Okay, what are you doing here, you old hoe? I'm like, who you calling the old hoe?
We older too.
Like, no, I think she would try to eat your cat. Macy, no.
She don't. This is senior citizen. This is preserved. She
30 some. Okay,
I'm 43.
She got to be in her late 30s.
Some of them that was in their late 30s. Some of them other dancers in their late 30s and 40s. You won't know. She won't know.
I want none of Jocelyn. So Jocelyn is aggressive. She's gonna be telling me, "Shut up! You shut up."
She confuses me because sometimes she's really soft and feminine. Then she has that hard edge personality. I wonder if she's a Gemini like y'all.
No, I don't think so. I think she's Virgo,
Scorpio, or something like
Virgo. Yeah. Her birthday just passed. I think she's either a Leo or a Virgo. She may be a Leo.
Don't you got? Oh no, you are in February or something. Okay.
Yeah, I'm a Pisces, so that's February.
That's Deb. He's a Virgo. He got a birthday coming up. Matter of fact, we got a birthday coming up tomorrow. Let me look on the list. I think it's Martha. And I'm gonna put up her Cash App too. Let me go look at the list. I might have to do
Pisces are very picky. Are you very picky?
Very.
That's what said. Pisces are very, very picky. That's why. I'm
very picky, and then I might pick something, and I still don't want it.
Don't want it. Right?
Don't be talking to Shady like that, Ms. Zoe.
Oh, y'all man.
Come back in and speak your piece about this before you jump on my Shady. Zoe was in the backstage. Y'all funny.
Okay? Pisces are very big. You can't get a Pisces against anything.
The chat is on slow mo. Y'all moving kind of fast. I can't even find what I just put in here.
I can barely decide what I want to eat for lunch.
Are you serious? You pick it like that? Ugh, these phones going off. Don't y'all know I'm in a live? And my daughter just, I swear I don't like her no more. And she was like, you know what's funny? And that's a halfway thing. She said, "Oh, I didn't come home this weekend. I was thinking about coming home." I'm like, "You was just here last week. Like, you gonna come home every week? I don't never get a chance to miss you." I was like, "I'll be up there this week.
I'm come home."
I'm a Pisces. Leave us alone.
Did I start like a Zodiac war in the comments?
No, Pisces are cool. I said Pisces are just very picky. They're very picky.
He was talking about the Gemini. She told you go to him. And this is my YouTube mother. And the irony in that is my real biological mother is a Pisces.
Y'all need to stop being so sensitive.
Whatever. Oh, we done talked about that. Ain't the one I wanted to click on, but yeah, go shop at Royalty Beauty Brands. Yeah, he was talking about the Geminis, honey.
Well,
who's talking about the Geminis?
I was because y'all are Geminis.
Oh,
I was just making a joke, and y'all taking it to the next.
Oh no, we do. But Pisces and Geminis make good couples.
We make good conversation.
Yeah, but I think that we make good couples. Like because Pisces because Geminis, we're sort of picky, but we just can't make up our minds. Like we want
you got two people that can't decide. That's not good.
No, I said we want it all. So somebody could understand our pickiness, like what we want, because we get very like we want this. I want it pink. No, I think I'm gonna get blue. Maybe if I mix the pink and blue, like we're like that. So we need somebody who could understand us, and Pisces understand.
Yeah, we understand. Yes. We're very understanding of others.
Yes, I can be mean as hell, but God has worked with me over the years, honey. I try to keep it under wraps. So let's talk about this B-Day. So we got these callers that's coming in. Again, y'all can call in, get in the backstage. Come on in so we won't be here all night. Okay? That's why I'm 50-50. Yes, ma'am.
They should have played that song when Robyn came in with that glitter on. Do it like it's your B-Day.
Like it's your B-Day, baby. Why did she get her hair done for, the braids? Okay, I couldn't even focus on that whole dinner, Gizelle's supposed to come from money and couldn't talk about the charcuterie plate. That ain't nothing but some cheese that you ordering for the table. Like, if you gonna order for the table, order for the table, okay?
She ordered wings and I think spinach dip.
Yeah,
and the Applebee's.
Yeah. Now I can't say the charcuterie board, okay? You balling. I guess, honey. But all of them was looking a mess. Candiace with the voiceover upset about what her and Chris was going through. Then Robyn come in. She's salty at Wendy for talking about her like she didn't even say nothing that bad for you to be that mad that long. Y'all wasn't friends in the first place. Charcuterie, like Shay is a chef, so she know. And then, Alaska looked like, why am I here? But she was cute and all. Like, I'm tired of you hoes fighting over me. And Candiace came out of her body. She doesn't really hate Ashley. Just say you hate Ashley. And I think it's some jealousy in Candiace about Ashley, just because she's not as free to live in her truth as much as Ashley is. And like Sinitra say, you done messed up my bag hole. I've been sitting up here working on this for a while, and you side with my enemy. I want all my friends to be enemies of my friends, So, girl, Come on, Shady.
I know that y'all thought that Candiace was reading and y'all was rooting for Candiace, but I'm one of those people that I just saw it and I just saw a child. You know, she was very childish. Her reads are childish. I think it's tacky to attack. Her reads are very childish to me. Yo, wide body. Okay, wide body. She just had a baby.
She's not fat, so yeah.
I mean, to me, it's tacky to go after a woman that just had a baby. And you talking about her forehead. What if somebody talked about your facial features? Then you'll be screaming colorism. You know, so
her facial features all the time.
we talk about them all the time, but she was just screaming colorism, you know, not too long ago. You know, so but you're gonna attack somebody else on their appearance. So you know, it doesn't make sense to me. You know, I can't really ride with her, you know, all the way because you have all this energy for Ashley, but you have nothing for Jezebel, who talked about your husband like a dog and emasculated him in front of everybody.
I think that
you give her all types of passes.
No, I think that she targets Ashley for multiple reasons. All of them I don't know, but maybe production has something to do with it. But she argues with Ashley for a reason.
To me, it's funny because they're the most similar. They both have interracial relationships. You know, they're both, you know, married. To me, it seemed like, and they're both pageant girls. It seemed like they would get along a little bit better than what they do. But I think that they never really.
Guess what is the difference? They might both be married. But Ashley uses her cat for the correct reasons, okay? Oh, excuse me. She uses her cat to secure the bag. Candiace didn't do that. Right. So she might be a little jealous of Ashley and how Ashley lives in her truth. And she's like, I'm finna have this second baby and I'm getting another contract to make sure that he gonna give me my money. Okay.
Ashley got reparation coochie.
She has reparations coming.
That's reparation coochie.
Oh
she's
my
getting
God.
a check. Because even if anything happens, if he cheats tomorrow, she gonna get paid.
Right.
But let Candiace divorce her husband. What is she gonna get?
She gonna be paying him.
What is she gonna get?
She gonna be paying him.
I just feel like once again, I just think it's tacky. I just don't feel like it was a good moment. It might have been funny for some people, but I just thought it was tacky.
But like you said, Shady, she has all the smoke for Ashley and none for Gizelle.
She gives, but she talks about her in her confessionals and in interviews.
And to Chris.
So when they're doing after the episode of those little interviews on Bravo.com, she's talking about her in the interviews, but she's not saying anything to her during filming or in her face. So what's the reason for that? Are you a coward, or you scared of her? What's the reason?
But what was on Giselle's neck?
I can't remember.
I got to go back and look.
I said she been hearing Sinitra call her Gizzy neck. That's what it was. She was like, "You will not say that tonight."
Well, we've been calling her Gizzy neck for a year and a half.
That's why I said she done heard it because she done covered that neck up. Because I
think I remember now. It was like a gold brace.
It was silver. That's what threw it off because she had leopard, and leopard does not go with silver. Like that was just tacky.
Maybe she just.
She should. It should have been gold. Like her neck brace should have been gold.
I know what you're saying, cuteness. Yo, we hits it raw around here, okay? You been together, you married to the man, okay? I'm looking to leave it in, okay? I ain't never been married. But yeah, come on now.
What's the point of getting married then if you still gonna use protection? You don't trust your husband?
No.
That was the point. It's a business.
No.
No. But I think Candiace doesn't want any children because children would she has no control. Candiace likes control. Like
take the
when you have children, you have no control because your feelings are you lose that control because someone could use your child against you. Like that's what a lot of times people that's selfish, like they don't want to have children because once you have children, that's a weak spot for
and it's not about you anymore.
Yeah, it's not about you anymore.
But it's about me. I don't think that she wants kids with him because he has already kids that she's paying for. So that's another bill. You got to think about it that way. But at least get on birth control so you can consummate your marriage. You know.
Wendy said you have not even consummated your marriage.
He's there to you, and he don't know what you feel like. That's weird to me. That's weird.
Let me see whose birthday it is. I'm looking to see whose birthday it is. Who this person is. Somebody does have a birthday, September 8th. I'm not gonna say the year.
That's my son's birthday. My son's birthday is tomorrow.
Oh, what y'all doing?
Sure. He'll be in school. We won't be doing anything to the weekend. So but so I'm probably just bake him his little Oreo cake that he likes. Just ordered him that new place, Xbox. So he'll be getting that
new Xbox.
Yeah.
You have a new Xbox? Oh.
Yeah, he's gonna have a happy birthday. He don't have to go out. He's just gonna play that game.
Yeah, but he want to go because he want to go eat chicken somewhere else. Go eat
chickens.
Oh my God, my son's a chicken hawk. He was chicken.
A chicken hawk.
I had some today.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, she got Zelle, so we gotta do the Zelle.
Direct deposit.
Yes, and this is. I thought it was Miss Marva. She didn't give me her last name. She don't want me to have her information. Let me make it better. Miss Marva, I'm finna let Drea in while I'm doing that. Hey girl, hey.
Hi, Miss Drea.
How are you?
How y'all doing? All right.
Hey,
I wanted to agree with you, Shady. Especially when you was talking about Candiace, the way she was going after Ashley, because she definitely she saved all her energy for Gizelle in her confessional. And I don't like that. And to be honest, I really don't think that Candiace don't want kids. I think she want kids, but sadly, I think she probably got something going on where she can't have them. Because y'all know, like y'all said, she still made Chris wear a condom. Y'all married. But then last season, you done set up here and brought out that and peed on the stick. Like you really could possibly be pregnant. And even Chris called her out on it. He was like, well, first of all, we got to do something in order for you to get pregnant. He ready for kids. Candiace ready for kids. And I think she is secretly jealous because Ashley is, technically, Ashley is not the only one that's still having kids because Wendy just had a baby and a scholar just had a baby. But you so busy trying to fit in with Robyn and Gizelle and you attacking this girl for her pregnancies. You ain't attacking nobody else for their pregnancies. Even Wendy, you got Wendy back with Gizelle now whenever they saying, oh, she had this surgery because of the rumors with Eddie. But then she'll try to defend it, by saying, no, she just want to feel better. She had a baby. But then you're attacking Ashley after she just had a baby. And also, I understand now why we always see that baby latched onto Ashley Titty because the baby was having a hard time drinking out of a bottle. Mm-hmm. So she had to take him to the little massage therapist place. So, I don't know. I still think Ashley messy. I do, because I don't think that she was the one that should have came to Wendy. But I just feel like Gizelle needs that slack too. Like, come on now. Ashley is crybaby Candiace is wrong the way she be going after Ashley. But it was funny when she called her the milkmaid. And some of the stuff that she say, it do be funny, but it's still like you body shaming her.
She was.
And it's tacky.
Like she gonna be the one that had a worse body. Okay.
That's what I was about to say. I hope when she have kids that she gets so wide bodied.
Because her mama don't look good, okay?
No.
She look okay, average.
And then did we talk about how Michael was basically talking to Ashley when they was in the car, saying, well, I mean, basically saying like, I'm glad you got the weight off of you. He just was not considerate of her feelings at all.
Well, that's not what he married her for. She was a trophy piece, and she's a pageant girl. He married her so she could look good for him and suck his Swiller.
Yeah, because Michael didn't want kids in the beginning. He's like, he has his kids. I'm 100 years old.
He did not want kids, and she did not want kids.
He 100 years old.
But NBA Ashley was going to make sure that she gets kids out of the deal to guarantee her bag. And she, like I said, Ashley ain't no amateur. Ashley's a professional. She ain't no amateur. Don't play with it. Because Ashley would sit there like, Ashley know everything that man is doing.
She sure do.
She did need some kids. She sure did, because he adamantly said that he did not want
any kids. But she was secure.
She laid on
Ashley all day.
Yeah,
she's never going to be broke again. She's like,
Look, pause. Look, I changed it. Now she gave me her Zelle, and that's her phone number. And I just I didn't feel good putting all her information out there like that. So if you want to send her $1, $5, her birthday is tomorrow. So that'd be a great gift, so that we could go out and buy her some lunch, or something between today and tomorrow.
Enjoy your birthday tomorrow.
Yeah, send it to my Cash App, House of the Princess, but tag it Marva B Day, and I will let her know all these people gave you some good old vittles, and put your name on it too if you want to. Yeah.
Nice Virgo. People are so sweet. I'm born on September 8th.
and September 18th. Right?
Yes, she's coming. He didn't want
my cousin's birthday's coming up too on the 15th.
He didn't want kids at first. Ashley kept on until she wore him down. He adamantly said he didn't want no damn.
Yeah, right.
Ashley know what she's doing. Candiace eating Chris fried tadpole place. Oh God, you be tearing him down.
You that fried tap.
Well, that was all I wanted to say. I wasn't gonna stay all long. I just wanted to come and stop through and just let Shady know that I was all the way with him on that when he was talking about Candiace, the way she be going after Chris. And then too, as far as Jocelyn and her cabaret, I know I ain't got no business being on there. I just want to go in there just so I can get into it with Jocelyn and kill my butt home.
Right, so you can just fight her.
I'll be off this episode.
Especially that short wig, that little short wig she's wearing, just slap it right off.
I'm telling you.
Why don't you sign up to be her assistant? Now she got them wigs glued on. That's gonna be a lot of slapping, okay?
Uncle, we gonna be fighting because the way Jocelyn get down, Jocelyn, she from the street.
I was gonna say, I have to hit Jocelyn and take off running. I ain't gonna fight her.
Jocelyn, she's short. The only person I saw her back down from was KK.
And don't be coughing.
They say she don't have.
But she don't back down, because the only person I saw her back down from was KK. She looked kind of scared. She was terrified.
But that's the thing. You come up on her, pow, 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 and back on up. You know what I'm saying? You hit her, pow, and get back on up. That way, because she likes to grab. She likes to do.
She gotta look
over here and grab you by your hair. See, I'm bald headed. You can go and take this wig off, honey, because it's finna get down. Okay?
She wouldn't even see it coming, because she gonna say the wrong look hoe. She gonna say the wrong thing and just go about right in her face, say because she ain't gonna see it coming.
All you gotta do is cough, and she on you. She gonna fight you.
She likes, she like to
She
holler.
beat up Benzino. She beat up Benzino.
And Mimi and
Althea. And she snatched any ponytail off.
Yeah, she did all of that.
She beat up a whole cast.
It's still
choreography. That's what she call it, choreography.
What is Sean saying? Is it me when I squint my eyes? That man still hard on the eyes. That food must have been very good.
Right, because he's not that attractive. Like, she got that right.
Y'all crazy.
All right, Princess. Well, I'll be back in the chat, and you can bring up the next person.
All right, thank you so much.
Thanks for dropping by.
This is why I'm gonna have to do another live. This is why y'all have to make sure that y'all let me know. Y'all got to fill out the birthday thing, but I think you just joined. So we're going to do something for you too this week. My birthday is Thursday, and I will be 43 in a Rufus Warrior. Hey, now.
Hey.
Birthday,
I'm do another live. And I'm going to put in the community tab every time somebody has a birthday. Countdown
all right,
to
y'all.
Birthday. Sunday. Oh, yeah, we'll be live Sunday. We'll put you in the chat. Thank you,
the Virgos are in the building.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
See you.
All righty, bye-bye.
We'll be live Sunday. So yeah, Molly the Mid. Welcome to Jocelyn's Cabaret.
Right. Where all your fantasies,
my command, your every desire will be fulfilled.
But I ain't going to. Jocelyn sound just like my mother.
I am here to please you, baby.
It's entertainment. It was pure entertainment.
Yes. Every time I hear Jocelyn's voice, I get PTSD. She sounds just like my mother.
Fill it out. Everything's in the community tab. I'm making sure before I get up from this computer that I redo all of the links to the, since I got the Google Forms up, so y'all could do all these forms on the community tab to fill out as members of the House of the Princess. Happy early birthday. Yeah, happy birthday to all the Virgos. They get on my nerves. But yes, send something to Miss Marva if you know her directly. We'll do a happy birthday thing on the community tab. Make a little post. Happy birthday, okay? Anybody else calling in? Y'all better call in before we close out. Going on there now. Virgo Nation. I guess Virgos get on my nerves.
Yes, the Virgos is out.
It's so many. Like, it be like they birthday every day. Every day. I got a Virgo in my life now. Can you make me some? I'm on a diet. I ain't even supposed to be eating. I kind of ate bad today and last night a little bit. I got to work out extra. Want me to make some dressing and some deviled eggs.
Oh, wow.
Just no respect.
Have you ever had fried deviled eggs?
I haven't, but I've seen them. I've thought about it.
Oh, they're delicious.
We'll be cutting up. You telling the secret, Shay? My birthday is now 25. Y'all ain't got to do nothing for me. I just want to live to see it. My mother never lived beyond 51. And if he bless me, it'll be 55. And all the way like, oh, snap. We gonna do something. We gonna celebrate you.
Yes, 55.
Everybody getting life, celebrating your life. Happy birthday, Marvin is still here. Yes. Was she even in here tonight? Because she probably, when she watched, she might go. We in Virgo season, and that's why it's my B-day every day. All of y'all gone somewhere. Y'all like
Virgo is out tonight. All the Virgos.
All right, then what's today? Tuesday. We had a extra day to cut up. She was here. Okay, I know she would have said something if she was still in here paying attention. 9-5. Oh, 36. You're not that old, Zoe. And Zoe never came back in the back of the chat. Yes, we're ready for the Roy Care. Everybody talking about mine or hers? Oh, hers. Talking about their birthday. We done made it to a whole birthday show. Do it like it's my B-day, baby. Okay, closing words, Miss Sin, and where can they find you?
Well, you can find me down to the Instagram at Mace_Monroe or at Mace_Cooks. And here every Tuesday.
What happened?
I'm being silly and I'm reading this chat. My mom's been cutting up all night, and that's why I'm laughing. Maxine, is he gonna grab you in the back of your arm later on?
Are you?
I saw a shadow over there.
he said, you need to get off so we can handle business.
I don't do those type things.
Shady closing words.
I think this was a filler episode, but I think that next week is gonna pop off at this little party that they're gonna have, this flower party. So I think it's going to be more there. Hopefully we get to some type of conclusion, because these little wars that keep happening, they're just ongoing. So hopefully we come to some type of conclusion, but we never know. But you can find me on Instagram at Shady Room all day, every day. And you can find me here on Tuesdays with the chat.
All right. I love y'all. And y'all make sure y'all follow Sinitra over on her channel. She's over there now. They down at the bank right about now. And I appreciate all of y'all coming in to see me. I thank you for all the new members that have joined to be card carrier legal citizens. And look, I know I need to get some orders out by tomorrow, something like that. Work on some orders. If you order some of that good old Royalty Beauty brand lip gloss, I appreciate you. You know, some of y'all sell hair. Y'all got some hair. Y'all got some lashes. I got all that good stuff in there. And these people's down on me about these shirts. So I'm about to get to work and get to hustling like I know how to do. But I appreciate everybody. Oh, look, Dish. I love you, Shady Boo.
I love you too. I feel better now that you came back and said that, because you told me to go to
hell. Look, a Gemini is like having a life-size Sour Patch Candy. Like I want it outside, but sweet on the inside. Yes.
I was gonna be mad next week, but now I can let it go.
Yeah, don't give you hell, but once we nice, it's gonna be nice. It'll be nice. You know what I'm saying? So yes, all of y'all know. I don't think I have it. I'm gonna do a video. I got a box around here somewhere. Look, I done had the box since Saturday. I was trying to see what's Amazon coming today. Maybe they'll come tomorrow because I saw somebody order me something on Friday. And
how do we find your Amazon wish list?
It's in the description box and on the community tabs. I might put it in there again, but it's in every description box. Is my wish list. If you want to buy me something, and I'll probably do an unboxing. I was trying to see if I can get more than one gift because it's a box and I'm like excited to open it. I don't care what it is. It could be 3 pennies in it. It's just the fact of opening the box.
And right. That's why I order stuff from AliExpress, because it's like you never know when you're gonna get it. You just be surprised, like, ooh,
my stuff here. Like I be forgetting I buy stuff.
Like, to buy a little keychain.
That's dangerous. That's dangerous.
59 cent here, 79 cent there. When it comes.
Yeah,
I love to open stuff. It's just opening, like you like
opening stuff.
Yeah.
And then when I look and see somebody bought something like that I really wanted for me, I'm like, I ain't get a lot of gifts as an adult, so it's like this is my childhood again. Yeah. So yeah, my Amazon wish list is down in the description box and in the community tab. Make sure that as a legal citizen that you fill out the birthday forms or any forms that pertaining to your tier level, so you can get all the information and the stuff that you need. Also, look out. Yeah, I'll do another live somewhere up in here. I gotta schedule it.
When are you gonna do this after dark? Because I want to get on this after dark.
We're looking at. I gotta confirm with the guest. I was gonna go one way. Now I think I want to go another way first. So I gotta make a call. I'm looking at like the 24th or something like that, like that Friday, because now we're gearing up on the 18th. We're gonna do karaoke.
Okay.
Dria's birthday, Dria's birthday. So we're gonna do karaoke for her birthday. So yeah. And y'all be able to sign up in the community tab and participate.
Yes, I'm here for the karaoke.
Not on the good old YouTube. It'll be down to the Zoom. So we're gonna get that together and have lots of stuff. And somebody said we should do a sip and paint. Members only.
What are y'all watching when y'all painting?
I would love to watch something nice to look at.
You could get a male model to be on the Zoom.
So y'all gonna paint a flower or like a house?
I don't paint no flower.
We have to see. That's a members only meeting. We have to vote. Okay.
I already know what y'all want.
What we want and what we get is two different things.
The hell.
So anyway, again, send me a cash app to give to Miss Marva because I don't want to give her Zelle number out and tell me that it's for Marva's B-Day, so I could give it to her. Send her something, tell her happy birthday. I'm Princess AV, okay? Y'all know I am 50% righteous and 50% ratchet. Please stop and hit the join button. Well, yeah, hit the join button if you want to become a legal member of the Royal Citizens. But if not, just stop and hit the subscribe button. That really helps. I would like to get to 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and I have faith God can give it to me. Okay, please do. Please be there for me. I know it's somebody out here who love me, even though somebody else says they don't. But I love you. If in case nobody has ever said it to you, I am Princess AV. This has been House of the Princess. This is my beautiful panel, the Crown Jewels panel. Let's tell them goodbye.
Bye, guys. See you next week.
Turn out the lights and a boom. Royalty Beauty Brands is a female, Black-owned beauty company with all of your cosmetic needs in mind. Right now, we offer hair extensions, eyelash extensions, and our flagship product, Yumbella Lip Glam. Coming soon to add to our product line will be promo merchandise, lip oil, lip scrub, beard oil, body butter, body soap, and makeup, to name a few. Every product is vegan friendly and carefully made with the consumer in mind. Check out our Royalty Beauty Brand social media and go to our website to sign up for our exclusive mailing list for discount codes and to place an order. Don't forget to leave us some feedback. Royalty Beauty Brands. We see the beauty in you.